From China Enterprise Daily, Minister Shen, according to government work report, for enterprises with different types of ownership, there must be a sound environment for fair competition. Could you introduce to us about the measures taken to protect IPR for different types of enterprises, including the private enterprises, and what is the development situation of the IPR sector? Thank you. I would love to take this opportunity to thank the media friends for your years of interest in and support of the IPR sector. The question just raised was a critical concern of all enterprises. Strengthening IPR protection is the manner to create favorable business environment. The State Council and the CPC Central Committee pay high attention to that issue. According to President Xi's instructions, strengthening IPR protection is the most important way to improve the system of IPR, and it's a great incentive as well to promote the business environment. And the State Council has come up with different policies. Last year, a new round of IPR institutional reform was unveiled. Different policies and regulations were promulgated, working together. And as to the level of IPR protection, it's boosted as well. I have a set of data to share with you. First, last year, the satisfactory ratio about IPR protection was raised to 82, which was a record high. Second, last year, the foreign applicants in terms of invention in China exceeded the number of 900,000, a yearly increase of 4.9%, which is approaching 5%. Last year, the foreign applicants for the trademarks and the number of registration of trademarks was over 1.2 million, an yearly increase of 3.4%, which is a full manifestation about the attention from the foreign enterprises. And those enterprises are confident about IPR protection in China. The third set of data was last year, WIPO mentioned in the Global Innovation Index that China had 24 among the 100 in terms of innovation index, and that was the first time for China to make that achievement. And also in the award ceremony for Global Innovation Award, among the 7 enterprises winning the award, 2 came from China. And that number was also coming as the first place in the world. And the 2 enterprises are both IT companies, showcasing the vitality of innovation in China. This year, according to the requirements of the government work report, we will continue to enhance the level of IPR protection, especially with the foreign invested companies and private enterprises. We will set up such a regular communication channel regularly for those private enterprises and foreign invested companies. We will listen to their suggestions and pursuits so as to come to their help in the field of IPR protection. We will continue to serve the SOEs, private enterprises, and foreign invested companies alike. This year, we will focus on the following measures. First, we will continue to improve the IPR protection system by coming up with certain projects, implementation plan, so as to strengthen the whole IPR protection and create a new landscape for IPR protection. Second, we will improve the laws and regulations in IPR protection. We will comprehensively execute the newly amended regulations of IPR protection. Especially, we will push forward the new round of amendment of the trademark law. We will also set up a protection rule for data protection. Those will pave the way for IPR protection legally. Second, we will also come to the source to protect IPR, which means we will keep improving the quality and efficiency of our review. We will optimize the procedure of our review work for enterprises to better benefit from IPR protection. We will try to maintain the authority in order to ensure stability of IPR protection. Fourth, we will set up certain platforms and mechanisms for IPR protection. For example, we will usher in a grand landscape for IPR protection so as to cover different stages. We will optimize the data distribution and set up some demonstration zones for IPR protection with high quality to offer more cost-effective ways of rights and interest protection of the enterprises. That will create a sound business environment. Thank you.
Next question, please. Thank you. I'm with Sichuan Broadcasting Station and Sichuan Observers. To my knowledge, the State Council Office has introduced a special work plan to advance the protection of IPR. Can you tell us more about this work plan? Thank you very much. We have strengthened the commercialization of patents. This will create great impetus to high-quality developments and new quality productive forces. At the end of last year, China had a total of more than 4 million effective invention patents. And we pay close attention to the commercialization of these patents. General Secretary Xi made specific instruction to create a favorable condition for the utilization and commercialization of these patents. And a special campaign was launched by the State Council. As the Intellectual Property Administration of China, we will see to it that this is put on the ground. At the ministerial level, we have established a joint mechanism across different ministries to jointly push for the commercialization of these patents. We have established a special task force to work specifically on this task. And there is a synergy between different ministries, and we have made some important progress. In the government work report this year, it was mentioned that at the end of last year, the overall transaction amount of the technological transaction contracts has increased dramatically, and many of that were invention patents. And this year marks a crucial year of ours. We're going to follow through the spirit of the government work report and focus on the following areas. First, to streamline the inventory patents of research organizations and universities so as to form a pool of patents that are commercializable, and then coordinate with relevant enterprises to jointly commercialize these patents. Second, practice industrialization of patents and solve the difficulties of research institutes in commercializing patents, and also the difficulties of enterprises in obtaining patents and technology, so as to cultivate more advanced and sophisticated enterprises on the market. And third, we will practice an open licensing system for patents. This will allow us to reduce the cost of patent transactions and tradings and reduce the cost of commercialization. And last year, after launching this system, we have made significant progress. We have seen a total of more than 17,000 licensings. And this year, we're going to put this system in full practice because it will incentivize enterprises as well as developers and researchers. So that's why we are going to scale up this practice this year. And fourth, we're going to improve the quality of patents. We will look at the efficacy of commercialization to optimize the processes of patent reviews. A sound feedback cycle will be established to consolidate the quality of patents. Thank you very much.